So unless like Edward Nygma is supposed to be like Rupert Murdoch or something, like maybe that's what they were going for. Like that might have been the point of it. It's like,
well, you literally got that villain in one of the Bond movies.
Oh, is it Jonathan Pryce?
Yeah, he was just being
Tomorrow
like
Never
Rupert
Dies.
Murdoch. And loads of people hated that. They're like, that's not hard and tough enough for a Bond villain. I actually think that's really clever. It's really unexpected. It's not the best movie in the world, but the villain's cool.
I went to see Tomorrow Never Dies in the cinema, and I must have went to the bathroom about 12 times. Because I was a kid. I would have been like 10 when it came out. But
a kid would be bored with it, maybe.
Yeah, I just don't like Bond, man. It's just this thing I just cannot get. And the thing is, still, you're looking at Batman so much. It's like Batman is so much James Bond.
Yeah,
but they just make it weird and like carnival-esque and stuff.
But they make it weird. Well, yeah, I mean, it's like Bond. He's got a different love interest, like a different girlfriend every movie.
Yeah.
It's like Indiana Jones.
But it's like the thing is, Indiana Jones I can cope with because like, oh, you're gonna get some weird occult stuff happening in it. He's got a cool outfit. He's got the hat and the whip and stuff. But for some reason, it was a Bond. Even though I guess it goes, the tux is iconic and cool and stuff. It is just like, yeah. Sometimes I like the villains because the villains are like the kind of campy, weird element to it. Of like a guy, a big scar down his face, and he's sitting with a cat and stuff like that. But it's just something about James Bond I cannot connect with. And I think the realization as a child was like the first big Bond movie. Well, I guess GoldenEye would have been the first big Bond movie.
GoldenEye's amazing. Don't you dare diss GoldenEye.
But like, yeah, so like, all right, so you're 10 years old. You're going out to your first Bond movie. And I've actually been that bored up and like, I can see that Lois Lane is in this film, but she's not Lois Lane, so I don't care. Like, oh, that's what.
The only thing you could get on board with is the casual sexism. Yeah, I mean, you were behind that 100% in Bond. Yeah,
Niall's definitely down with that. But yeah, I think I think as a group, the Bond movies are overrated. So I'm with you on that.
See, I like them, but I agree with you if that makes sense.
They're all too long. They're all about a half hour to 45 minutes too long. They should be like an hour 40, and it's like 2 hours plus, and it's like, all right, Bond, you escaped, just go home and end the movie. Why are you going back?
Yeah, you can't have a fun action movie like that go in 2 hours plus. It can't be done. It's like comedies. As soon as they're over 2 hours long, you know there's a problem.
Hear that, Apatow? 2 hours, too long.
I always find that disturbing. I really got it with that last Men in Black movie they brought out, when like you're watching a big action movie and you're sitting and it's about like the hour 45 mark and there's a big action sequence it's happening, but you just know internally from the way action movies works, like this should be the climax, but it won't be. So it means we have to sit through this crap. Then they're going to have a little bit of a breather, and then they'll have to set up for the final act, which is going to take another 45 minutes.
But they did that in Hobbs and Shaw. But I love the way they did it in Hobbs and Shaw because it becomes a different bloody movie. Suddenly they're in Samoa.
Well, that's the thing. Hobbs and Shaw gets away with it because Hobbs and Shaw is a ridiculous film. Whereas that Men in Black movie is just boring as all crap. And it's just like, Hobbs, if it was The Rock and Jason Statham as the Men in Black, sign me up. Because that's all I want.
Yeah.
Well, in the minute, in the minute.